And it goes a little something like,
How can you want all summer and after fall? I'll keep you warm all summer and after fall.
like,
I'll keep you warm.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I wanted to take the time out to talk about this decision that was made for Roe versus Wade and how it has become a big talk about, as it should be, because it affects the life of every woman. Now, let me get into the history of Roe versus Wade so that you would know what I am talking about and know what it means. So, sometime in March of 1970, a lawsuit was filed in the federal court on behalf of Norma, who lived in Texas, and she wanted um, to terminate her pregnancy. And so back then in Texas, terminating pregnancy was a no go. There was a ban on terminating pregnancy. Okay, so this lawsuit was filed on behalf of her constitutional rights to privacy. Okay, so years later, um, in 1973, all male judges that sat on this case with what you would say marginal of 7-2, they had came in favor of the plaintiff and agreed to the right to choose. All right, so that was a huge step in the right direction way back then when, I was a kid, actually. Okay, so um, after a march, for a rally to push the Congress to change the law, years later in 1976, a bill was passed to allow women who were raped or in any type of incest or any type of threat to life. And when you say threat to life, that means that if somebody who is pregnant, if they will lose their life from just having a child, they could be given the right to have an abortion. All right. So let's move forward now. In the 80s, a bill was formed and then amended to inform, you have to inform consent. Um, you need a 24 hours waiting period and a consent of at least one parent and that's for minors. And also here, this one, if you are married, you will also have to get a consent from your husband, honey. Okay, so let's move forward now into the 90s. So in the 90s, they kept everything except they removed where you would have to notify the husband, which was good. Okay, so in the 2000s, um, they added that late term abortion was a no go. There was a restriction on that. And as years go by, there were other changes that was made in the court, but now we are here, 2022, and now the judges decide to go backwards all the way back to 1970, honey. Okay? And they overturn Roe versus Wade, saying that it was wrong from the gate. So they have decided to overturn. So here's my opinion on that. Um, this is a big step back in the wrong direction. I did not know that in this day and age that we would be facing this where a woman's right to choose is completely taken away. And I think that this should not be let go. Okay? Whether it's to revisit the judges who have lied and um, do something about that, which they can, or every woman have to step up and fight for their rights. I would love to hear your opinion on this. It's very vital because maybe you won't agree with me. And I want to hear your feedback. I want to know how you feel about it. And, let's have a conversation. And then I'll do a follow up video. All right? So share my video, subscribe, like, and thank you for visiting my channel. This is Uncensored Tea with Sue.